we have to put away our selfishness and think about those people that are suffering, that live around the tar sands. They cannot drink their water, they can't even eat the fish because they're getting cancer from it. And that pipeline, we're directly connected to them by that pipeline. Remember, this is just the beginning. We're not going to let Enbridge off just because today we're going back to our homes. We got to make the message clear that dirty oil is not acceptable, fracking is not acceptable, and the theft of our lands, the status quo under the Indian Act and under colonialism is not accepted. We have to do away with the foundation, which is the doctrine of discovery, papal bulls, and terra nullius. This is our land. We're here to protect it for present and future generations, and that's what we need to keep in mind.
Today is a symbol of our resilience. Policies of assimilation, acts of colonization, cultural, physical, have not worked. We're still here. Our spirit is strong. Some days it's weak, but some days it's strong. But it goes to show you the resiliency that our people have, the strength that we have. Mother Earth is crying out in all the four directions in the suffering that's happening all around us. She's giving us clues to pay attention, to wake up, to wake up. The elders that I've worked with have given me teachings about this time of the people that are walking the earth. Today there's people who are asleep, and there's people who are awake, and there's people who are the walking dead. And the elders say we need to walk away from the walking dead. And those of us who are awake need to wake up those who are sleeping. There are many people sleeping in our territory who allow this rape of Mother Earth, who allow the murder of our women to continue. And we need to wake up. We need to wake up and take a stand. And not to be indifferent, not to be a quiet bystander. We need to stand up and ignite our fire. Our ancestors left us teachings. Our ancestors left us our medicines. Our ancestors left us our culture. We need to stand up and reignite that fire that's there, that's helped our resiliency. We need to pick it up. It's part of our territory. When you look at our oral history, this territory goes way back before colonizers, way back before the French came here, way back before the British. And Ganasadage was talked about in those ceremonies as a special place. And we carry that special medicine, and we need to refine that within our community, within our territory. 23 years ago, we had the women guiding us. We had clarity of purpose. We had unity. And I just want to leave us with a challenge for all of us to refine that clarity of purpose and to find that unity, to do the hard work that needs to be done, to do the healing work that needs to be done for Mother Earth, for our relationships, for our families that have been hurt by the losses of women.
Today is a remarkable day. It represents the 23rd anniversary of the so-called Oka crisis, the struggle of the Kanesatake and Kanawage people against development and land theft, as well as it is the first day in which pipeline company Enbridge aims to dig and inspect its aging pipeline. Line 9 it's an old oil pipeline. It was built in 1975 that runs from Sarnia to Montreal. It's been transporting light crude from east to west, and Enbridge wants to reverse the flow of it to ostensibly to bring tar sands crude through to the east coast so that they can ship it to foreign markets. For the people here, it represents the struggle behind as well as the struggle ahead. For corporate interests, it represents business as usual. As far as corporate interests go, Enbridge is an ambassador of one of the worst of them, the Alberta tar sands. The tar sands mega project is scraping the boreal forest off the face of the planet, destroying hunting grounds and fishing grounds, leaching toxins into the rivers and lakes, and poisoning the land and the people. Well, here we're standing in Oka Park which is traditional Mohawk territory. As well, Line 9 crosses at least 7 different creeks and rivers in Quebec. It has the potential to contaminate millions of people's drinking water because it's upstream on the Ottawa River, as well as Rivière Mascouche, Rivière Saint-Pierre. I don't know, there's quite a few. We stand here in solidarity with Indigenous communities who are most impacted by dirty energy extraction and climate change. Indigenous peoples have been resisting destructive resource extraction for longer than anyone else, and when their rights are respected, all of us benefit. As the reality of catastrophic climate change is entering global consciousness, as tragedies from Kalamazoo to Lac-Mégantic prove that fossil fuels cannot be transported regardless the method safely, as Indigenous struggles for sovereignty prove to be struggles for all of mankind. We believe collective action to stop the destruction caused by the fossil fuel industry is essential.
La ligne 9B relie le poste de North Westover, situé à quelques 30 km au nord-ouest de Hamilton, en Ontario, au terminal de Montréal-Est. Le projet d'inversion et d'expansion de la ligne 9B d'Enbridge traverse 8 MRC du Québec.
Si c'était un pipeline neuf et c'était du pétrole raffiné, qui est moins corrosif et moins abrasif, déjà ça poserait moins de problèmes au niveau de sécurité.
À l'est de Montréal, ça traverse Rivière-des-Prairies, entre la 57e et 58e avenue, entre 2 rangées de duplex. Il passe là, puis en cas de bris, de déversement, il y a pas mal de citoyens, environ 200 maisons, disons tout de suite à proximité, mais si on traverse la rue, c'est encore 200.
Toute évidence, on est une culture en tant qu'humain civilisé, spécialement dans notre civilisation industrielle avancée, qui repose sur une expansion constante. Je pense que notre mode de vie en Amérique du Nord repose sur 2 principes, celui du colonialisme, celui d'avoir volé les terres, d'avoir tassé et souvent exterminé les gens qui y habitaient, de nier la possibilité de vivre comme les gens vivaient sur ce continent-là. Puis ensuite, la colonisation s'est beaucoup passée avec l'émergence de l'ère industrielle. Puis l'usage dans l'ère industrielle, ce qui est plus significatif, c'est l'usage des carburants fossiles, le charbon qui est encore très utilisé aujourd'hui, puis éventuellement le pétrole. Notre mode de vie repose entièrement sur ces hydrocarbures-là. Et donc, je pense de toute évidence, il n'y a pas une voie simple pour sortir de ça.
Stop the tossings, don't expand it, there ain't no jobs on the